I step into the dark. A single line of light cuts the air above me. Silence feels like a mountain on my shoulders. This moment is everything. I breathe slow. I remind myself why I came here. Art is not born from comfort. It rises when a soul refuses to stay still. Tonight I do not sing first. I move. I fight. Not for war, for beauty, for a world that keeps asking who I am. I tell myself I'm not only a voice, not only a face. I am a blade drawing lines in the air. Every step feels heavy and light at once. The stage waits. The crowd breathes with me. I hear whispers behind the curtain. Someone says in Korean, 저 사람은 또 경계를 넘네요. I smile. I always cross the line. If I stay inside it, I disappear. Music hums under the floor. Low, deep, like a heart before battle. My hand closes around the handle of the épée. Metal feels cold, alive. I whisper to myself. I do not perform. I reveal. Gold dust floats in the air. The first spotlight blooms. My shadow stretches long like a promise, and I step forward. Deliberate, certain. I am here to carve my truth. Part 2. The blade rises. Light bends on steel. I hear gasps. Not fear, wonder. I never wanted to be ordinary. If ordinary was the only path, I would have quit long ago. I angle my body. Legs firm. Shoulders sharp. I attack the empty air. But it is not empty to me. I see doubt. I see expectation. I strike through both. Footwork echoes across the hall. Beat by beat with the sound underneath. No music is louder than my breath. It steadies me. I feel fabric brush my skin. Tailored like armor, not to protect, to declare. Fashion is a language, and I speak it as I breathe. A voice from the front row murmurs in Korean. 저 움직임은 춤인가 싸움인가? I think it is both. Dance feels like defense. Combat feels like creation. I lunge again. The world blurs. Every eye is mine and I feel it. Heat climbs my spine. I taste metal in my mind, not from fear, from hunger. To push further, to tear apart what people expect from me. I pull back. I pivot. I draw a slow arc with the tip. Sparkles drift. Audience leans forward as if pulled by a string. I do not look at them. I look at the stage floor like it is a battlefield I claim. My heartbeat marks time. I whisper. Every motion is a note. Every pause a breath in a song only I know. The blade rests by my side. But the fire does not. Part 3. Faces appear in the light. Not fans only. Leaders. Icons. People who watched worlds rise and fall. They sit still. Then they stand. Applause rolls like thunder. For a second I see pride in their eyes. Respect feels heavier than pressure. One of them leans to another and whispers in Korean. 저 사람은 장르를 만들고 있군요. I bow my head slightly. Not as a servant, as an equal. They know I'm not here to entertain only. I am here to rewrite what performance means. The cameras flash. Each burst feels like a heartbeat outside my body. I hear foreign accents trying Korean softly. 멋집니다. It warms me. I never asked the world to speak my language, but they try, and that means everything. The whole feels like history stretching thin, like past and future meet for one breath. I stand still. Stillness can be louder than motion. Their applause slows, becomes a hum, a promise that I carry with me. I breathe once more. Slow, grateful, but the night is not done. I shift my grip on the AP. I raise my chin. I let the silence return. Silence is power when you choose it. And I choose it now. Because what comes next must be earned. Part 4. I move again. Not for them, for me. The blade cuts new shapes in light. Art should surprise even its maker. I spin, stop, stare at the far seat. Like I see a future there. My chest rises fast. Not from strain, from emotion. Creation hurts sometimes, but it heals louder. A spotlight widens. Gold becomes white. I step into it. The hall glows like the inside of a dream I once feared to imagine. I hear a voice from backstage in Korean. 완벽합니다. I almost laugh. Nothing is perfect. But sincerity shines far brighter. The rhythm under my feet shifts, like drums from a distant city. The blade dips, left, right. A final thrust stops inches from the ground. I freeze. My fingers tremble, not from weakness, but release. Pressure falls away like dust shaken from wings. I tell myself I fought nothing outside, only shadows inside, and I won. Tonight, at least. My arms lower. I look at the crowd, at the faces who traveled from power to presence, not to judge, but to witness, and I let myself feel seen. Part 5. The last beat hits. Lights burst white. I walk forward, slow, measured. The AP hangs loose in my hand now. No longer a weapon, only a story. Breath returns steady. I bow, not deep, just enough to show truth. I speak low. Thank you for seeing me. A diplomat near the front whispers in Korean. 당신은 예술입니다. My chest tightens. I answer softly. We are all trying to be. Applause rises again. Warmer now. Human. No roar. Just hands telling me I reached them. I step back. I turn. The stage behind me feels like a field I planted with every motion. I did not fight an enemy. I carved a space where imagination breathes, and I walked through it without fear. When I leave, the light falls gently, not like an ending, more like a door left open. I whisper to myself as I disappear into dark. Tonight I was not legend, not symbol. I was simply a person choosing expression over ease, and that is enough.